and it was still a whole lot of learning that I had to do when it comes to like whelping puppies and stuff like that. Overall, Chi Chi definitely was a good mother, I guess, like once she caught the hang of. What it do, YouTube? You already know it's your boy L, and we are back with another Sand Bullies Kennel video. And in today's video, man, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the birthing process of Chi Chi. It's like I touched on it a little bit, possibly in the recap video, showing like, you know, all the litters that we had. We had 4 litters, like back to back pretty much. But I wanted to go ahead and highlight Chi Chi specifically because Chi Chi, like I guess by the time I had Chi Chi litter, I'm like at litter 5 or 6. So in my mind, I'm kind of low-key thinking that I didn't seen it all. But Chi Chi definitely showed me that I haven't seen everything that I needed to see. Right here. Chi Chi. Chi Chi. What you doing? What you doing? I don't know if y'all can see her. But yeah. So that girl Chi Chi going in for her first ultrasound. Alright, y'all, so we about to try to get out. Come on, Chi Chi, let me grab your leash. Come on. I don't be wanting her to jump down too much. But like I said, man, Chi Chi a big girl. Chi Chi a big girl and she athletic. It's bright out here. It's like 12 o'clock, man, so it's like hot as shit. I ain't even gonna lie. And it looked like nobody really in here. And it really looked like nobody in here. Good. Every time Chi Chi come to the vet, bruh, she pee like 7 times. I took her I bring her outside to use the bathroom right before we got in the car. And it was still a whole lot of learning that I had to do when it comes to like whelping puppies and stuff like that. Overall, Chi Chi definitely was a good mother, I guess, like once she caught the hang of it. But I mean, from jump, it was all around hell. I'm not even gonna cap. It was just all around hell. And by far, like the most intense, other than you know, when I started losing pups from that very first litter I had, Chi Chi was by far the most intense. All right, y'all, so we back back with another little update, man. She had another one, man. 2.5 hours later, bro, and finally we got a boy. I want to say he a lilac tri. So he got a little bit of size on him. I mean, I'm looking at him from an up angle, but got him latched on, man. Took about 20 minutes to really like get him right, because it's like she a first time mama, so she didn't know what to do, but she doing good. She trying to do her thing. And I'm thinking finally it's another contraction. It's been about an hour and like 10 minutes. Still no pup. And I know people sometimes they say, you know, wait like 2.5. I mean, not 2.5, but 2 hours. Then try to like take them to the vet. But because of her labor, like it was already delayed. I just felt, I was like, let me just try to see what she gonna do. Like I was saying before, I rushed it with Guinea, and ultimately I ended up losing the litter, the whole litter, just being inexperienced. So luckily I got just a little bit more experience under my belt, and I just waited it out. And yeah, so she ended up having them, and they not coming out too big, nowhere near the size of Guinea pups. And that first one, like I showed y'all, that first one I think was even slimmer than this one. And it's just like, I don't understand why. Maybe that first puppy, she just wasn't ready yet. It looked like she probably needed like at least a good 3 or 4 more days or something like that. He came out, he looked pretty much okay, like a normal newborn pup. And I think now she's finally starting to kick in a little bit. So yeah, because it's complicated, I ain't gonna be able to. I ain't even trying to record as much as I did with Panchi, but right now she ain't doing much, and I got it like it's around 88, maybe 89 degrees in here, and then I just went ahead and turned on the heating lamp, just so I can make sure he good, and he latching on pretty okay. It's like I would like him to be a little bit more stronger, but I mean, for him to be doing this right here, that's good enough. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, after a couple hours, he should be good to go. So yeah, this is what we have so far. So it's one male. Unfortunately, that Merle girl, and she was a chocolate, looked like a chocolate tri-Merle. I have to look back on the video. But it looked like she was a chocolate tri-Merle. Unfortunately, she was a stillborn. But we got this lilac tri-boy. And so far, so good. He doing good. He got like this big patch of white on the side of his neck. And I don't know if he gonna turn a little bit. There you go. Y'all probably can't see it with the red light. But he looked just like Chi-Chi. So that's pretty good. Only difference is Chi-Chi don't have no white on her neck. But yeah, that's the update, man. So I'll just jump back on if anything changes. And like, I mean, I guess I could start off by saying, like, when I got Chi-Chi, you know, she was like 16 weeks old. And I got her and her brother at the same time. And I always noticed, like, when I first got them, that Chi-Chi was, she was never really scared of nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was more rambunctious than Vegeta. Vegeta was more shy than anything. And then when he opened up, then he became, you know, way more rambunctious, I guess, because he was a boy. But needless to say, Chi-Chi, I guess over time, when she was younger, I never really noticed that, you know, she had like certain kind of problems. Like when it came to, like, she always had these UTIs, and I could never, you know, put my finger on it to figure out like why, but it just kept reoccurring. And as time went on, I just never really I just never got a good grasp like of it. Like it's crazy, because it's like when they're young and you watching them grow up, it was like time was moving so fast but slow at the same time that I didn't even notice it at the time. Now in hindsight, when I look back on it, I'm like, yeah, okay, now I see it. Like I'm really actually like going back looking at videos, and then when I notice her going outside, I'm like, okay, now I see it now. And what I mean by that is, like, throughout the course of Chi-Chi, it's like she was picking up weight and dropping weight, picking up weight and dropping weight. And before like she actually got pregnant, Chi-Chi was like 1.5 years before she had her first heat. So that was pretty strange right there. Like I never had that before. Like, you know, I got a lot of females, so typically they come in, you know, the latest is like 10 months. I mean, I know that they can come in around that time, like 1 year, 1.5 years and stuff like that. But it's just something I never seen before. And it's like, me knowing that now, it's just like, I definitely don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even recommend breeding a dog like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to each his own, do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, based off my experiences, and I don't have too many. Like I said, Chi-Chi is my first case. But, you know, all the females that I ever had always came in the heat, like on time, I guess you would say. But, yeah, so if I was to backtrack, you know, Chi-Chi not having that heat, and I'm just wondering what was going on. And it's just like, I know I'm not missing it because Chi-Chi lives, like, she stays inside. And by the time Chi-Chi got around that age to have the first heat, I think we already had Fasha, and Fasha already had that first litter. So I had pups outside too, like Rengoku, Eri. No. I had Rengoku, Kale, Khalifa, and Kaba outside in the 4 little slots. So yeah, I mean, Chi-Chi always been inside, like literally right next to the couch. So it's like it was no way possible that I could have missed it. Now I found out that dogs could pool, like they pool the blood inside of them. and that's you. It's like a silent heat. You won't see it. So I don't know if that's what they mean by silent heat, or if pooling and silent heat is two different things. But you know, based off my research, I guess that's what it is. All right, y'all. So we back with another update, man. It's been about 3.5 hours. She finally had this girl right here. It's this girl right here, bruh. It's like a bloodbath, bro. She only had 3 puppies so far. Hey, this has been by far one of the hardest litters I ever had to whelp, man. Like, I got stuff everywhere. It's stuff everywhere, bro. Like, it's by far the hardest, bro. And the pup's not even that big, man. So I don't even know why she having a hard time, bro. It's just Chi got a short attention span, and it just really didn't mix well, man. So the boy that she had, well, she had one girl first, the Merle girl, but y'all seen her, she wasn't alive. Then she had the boy, then she had this girl, which is a lilac tri too. And she got a little white on the back of her neck too. But yeah, it's like blood everywhere. I mean, it looked like she done had 15 puppies, man, but ain't no telling how much more she got in there. It's probably, I don't know, man, probably maybe two more. It's hard to say, but I've been the last 30 minutes really trying to get the girl to latch on. She not latching on, like talking about it. I don't know if she tired, like, you know. This is the first time it's happened like this. So it's like you gotta take your W's with your L's, and this one, it's not an L. We got 2 living puppies, 1 stillborn. Like I said, I never experienced that before. Not since I had my dog when I was young, like a kid, pretty much. So I haven't seen a stillborn pup since almost 15, 16 years. So it's like, damn, this one right here hit different. And it's like, man, the load time in between the puppies, bro, is just like, it's by far the longest. So if I had to scale it, I mean, it's even, Guinea had a C-section. I ended up losing that whole litter. But as far as like, I don't know, I can't, it's like, if Guinea was the worst one, this is really close. This one right here is really close, y'all. I'm talking about, I'm still like, bro, this been going on all day. So it's like, I mean, the puppies are small enough for her to push them out, but it's like, I don't know. I think she get unfocused, and she just, based on all the other litters, it's like, bruh, I don't even know what to say. But so far we got a boy and a girl, and they healthy and they doing their thing. Hopefully the girl, you know, she wake up and she want to feed a little bit more. She came out, she was a little bit clogged up, and bro already squirming, and I ain't got a chance to really clean up. Like I said, man, it's like I wiped down the pool, and I'm telling, it's all the way over here on my side, bro, and Pinchy all the way on, I mean, not Pinchy, Chi all the way over there, and she got it all up there too, man. It's just, I don't know, bro. This one right here is by far the hardest. So it's like you gotta take the L's with the W's. Ever since the Guinea litter, I haven't lost a pup, none of that stuff. So, I mean, like I said, man, you gotta take the L's with the W's, and this one is a hard one, and it's just, it be like that sometimes. So it's like I'm trying to really figure out and just go through the process, learn as much as I can, and just soak up everything that I'm seeing. Birthing times, like tendencies, because she definitely had way different tendencies than like Pinchy or Fasha or Guinea. And it's like her contractions is like these short and sweet ones. It's like short, and then she'll breathe fast like this, and then it's and then she'll stop, crunch a little bit. I'm talking about it's really quick, so it's hard to see. So this has been a whole different birthing process, and I guess like once I'm at the end, I'll be able to process it better, and then, you know, at least tell it in the video. That way it can help somebody else if they kind of sort of see some of the same similarities when it comes to this breeding right here. I'm saying all type of tongue twisters, man. I've been up 24 hours. Like, I've been sitting next to Chi Chi for like the last 3 days. So it's been like, she hit 98 degrees, then she went back up to 100. It's just been a whole process. So when it's all said and done, I'll jump back on and let y'all know, you know, what my thoughts was and how I made it through this. So, you know what I'm saying? Just wish your boy luck on this next update. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she push out these last couple pups a little bit easier than these first 3 and came out. So I'll just catch y'all in the next update. There's no way possible that I could have missed it. Now, I found out that dogs could pool, like they pool the blood inside of them. And it's like a silent heat. You won't see it. So I don't know if that's what they mean by silent heat, or if pooling and silent heat is 2 different things. But you know, based off my research, I guess that's what it is. It's like when they pool it, it's like a silent heat. But anyways, though, so I'm like, it's no way I missed the heat. You know what I'm saying? So just waiting for Chi Chi. And then in that whole process, it was like Chi Chi is number 2. She's the number 2 female on the yard. You know, Guinea was already number 1, and then Guinea was kind of low key, like, I wouldn't say falling off, but it was just like I couldn't get Guinea to get, after that C-section with Guinea, I couldn't get her to be pregnant to save my life. I don't know what was going on, but finally, Guinea stopped having heats and stuff like that. But then finally, right before Guinea passed, she had a heat finally, and I don't know if that brung Chi Chi into heat, but I mean, we talking way down the line now. This is like almost 2 years after I lost that first litter. So just knowing the fact that Chi Chi, you know, is like supposed to be not, I wouldn't say Guinea replacement, but it's like, you know, Chi Chi's supposed to be next up in line, other than Panchi, like, you know, and Panchi is a whole nother different story, but we just gonna try to stick to Chi Chi. All right, so like in this whole like pregnancy, it was just crazy when it came to Chi Chi. And it's like, I'm doing a voiceover, so I'm just talking, so y'all just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a podcasty type style. I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. But yeah, Chi Chi definitely, man, during the pregnancy, it was wild. And if you notice, like in the videos, Chi Chi, you know, always running around, like, you know, she was one of the dogs that I really loved to go up to A-frame. Like, she'll just run up there anytime. I don't have to really tell her. She was just bouncing off the walls, one of those type of dogs. So when it came to the litter, when it came to her having this litter, I kind of seen those same traits. Like, all the females that I had, they're like different. Like, Fasha is different from Panchi, Panchi different from Fasha, and so on and so forth. And when it came down to Chi Chi, I could really see the difference, man. And it's like, I don't want to say she wasn't ready, but it was like when she started birthing the puppies, it was just like, you could really tell that she didn't know what was going on. And then it wasn't until, like, especially after that first puppy that I showed in that other video, the one that was a stillborn, like when that puppy came out, and I ain't never seen a dog grab a puppy like this before, and she grabbed it so aggressively, like, I don't know if it registered to her. So it's like, I really had to sit with Chi Chi when the other pups came out. And then when the other pups did come out, it was like, I'm talking about almost like a 2-hour gap. Now, a lot of times when you're having puppies, they tell you, if it's like, if a puppy don't come within an hour, go ahead and take them to the vet so you can get an emergency C-section. But the first puppy took so long to come. I was like, let me just give her time. I felt like I jumped the gun with Guinea. I think Guinea really could have pushed those puppies out. It was my first litter, and your boy was really, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just like, let me give Chi Chi some time, and hopefully, you know, she'll start pushing. If she don't start pushing by like hour 3, then I'll take her to the vet. So almost hour 2 roll around, and then the next puppy come. So I'm just like, okay, it's a lilac tribe boy. So I'm excited to see the boy. I get him to start, you know, sucking on the nipple, latching or whatever, and you could tell how she was like grabbing at him, kind of like the first puppy. I had to really like tell her no, not to do that. So that's where I guess the stress started coming in. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't speak dog and dogs don't speak human. So I really don't know what she was trying to do, but I just didn't want her to hurt the puppy. So, you know what I'm saying? I was really, really hands-on with it. So the first puppy get here, and then the first living puppy get here. And then I say about another good 45 minutes to an hour, the next puppy come. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was another boy. So after that puppy came, it was like another 2-hour gap. So Chi span, like her birthing span, she only had 6 puppies. One was a stillborn. Her birthing span was literally like 14 hours. Like the labor, the longest I've ever went through. Like normally, like it's probably like 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours max. I'm talking about Chi was literally like we was in the emergency room, like we was at the doctor having a real baby. I'm talking about straight 14 hours of labor. So finally, when all the pups got here, man, it was just trying to get her to like sit down. And I mean, she was like literally every time a pup came out, the way she would get up and start turning around, it was like, I mean, it's like almost like they're chasing their tail. And it was just something that I never experienced before. So in hindsight, I'm glad I got to experience it, so I know how to handle it moving forward. But during that time, man, I was literally like, bruh, Chi, what is you doing? I mean, she was splashing stuff everywhere. It was bad. It was bad. Like I said, man, overall, she was a good mom after she like really understood what was going on. And she like, oh, these are my pups. You know what I'm saying? She really took to being a mom. But during the birthing process, it was absolute madness, man. It was madness. It really had me like, I don't want to do this again. But I knew that, you know, she just had to get the hang of it. And every first time for a first mom dog, it could be different. So I had to put that into consideration and just go with the flow. But I'll say by the time they was like 3 or 4 days old, I put them in. So I put Chi and her puppies in the same room, like back here in the computer room with Panchi and her pups. And a lot of times, you know, people say, you know, don't do it like that. But like I believe in my dogs, and you know, I can kind of tell, you know, what would be going on and how aggressive Panchi would be, because, you know, Panchi is a veteran mom compared to Chi being a newly mom. But I mean, it went smooth. I didn't have to really stay back here with him, especially for Panchi. Panchi pretty much did that litter by herself. Panchi really handled her business. Chi, I was more like in tune with, because I say about day 4, that's when I started losing the lilac tri-boy. That's why I only ended up with 4. So she had 5 living, but 1 faded off. I don't know. And he was the first one. That came out. Now the lilac tri girl, that I'll be talking about later, or you are going to be seeing her later. That female, I thought I was going to lose her, to be honest with y'all, because she was not latching. I could not get her to latch on the nip to save my life. And by day 4, it was just reverse. So it was like the lilac tri female, she was latching on, and the lilac tri boy, he wasn't latching on, and he just started fading. I even tried to give him puppy support. Everything that I know, I tried to do. So it wasn't like dehydration. He didn't get too cold. It's just, I don't know. It's just really weird, because in the Panchi's litter, I I had a pup that was fading the same way, but never really faded, and she's thriving now. She went to her forever home, I'll say about 2 months ago. So yeah, she's doing really good. But back to Chi Chi though. Yeah, Chi Chi whole birthing process was crazy. It was a crazy experience, man. And yeah, if that's your first experience with your litter, man, hey, don't worry about it. There are better days. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and do this video, man, and explain the birthing process, or explain why in some of the videos you might hear me say like Chi Chi litter, like Chi Chi was the worst. I just wanted to go ahead and do a little video and highlight, Chi Chi and other unfortunate news, you know what I'm saying, that I really don't want to talk about. Like I said, this is like a podcasty type of vibe video, and I'm just talking right now, man. So this is like in real time today. So right now we currently in May. No, it's April. It's about to be May. So we like a week out from May. And yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here and talk and just give y'all some visuals and just highlight, Chi Chi whole pregnancy, man. And it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. But we made it through. The pups is doing amazing. Everybody healthy. Everybody big. I can't wait to show y'all, what Frieza and the chocolate boy look like. It's about to be crazy. And we got something else big coming too. So yeah, the videos will be coming. It's just that I'm gonna just go ahead and recap everything before we move on to the newer stuff, and just get everything caught up that way. So just bear with me, but we're gonna get it together. But other than that, man, Chi Chi litter was crazy. Chi Chi just a crazy dog herself. Yeah, that was wild. It was really wild, but we made it through it. And Chi Chi was the second litter. So Panchi litter came first, Chi Chi litter came second, Fasha litter came third, and then Erie dropped that surprise litter out of nowhere. So yeah, your boy had buku puppies around here. So I'm glad that everything panned out the way it did, man, because it taught me a lot. And really how to stay disciplined, man, and stay on the grind. It's just, man, I just didn't feel like editing and all that stuff, man. It was a lot of puppies, y'all. It was a lot of puppies. So I hope y'all understand, man, and I appreciate y'all for sticking around and rocking with your boy. But yeah, man, Chi Chi litter was crazy. Chi Chi litter was crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, man. I'm excited to show y'all her daughter coming up. She will be taking her place, and maybe, I don't know, maybe in another video I might touch on why. Like I said, I really don't feel like talking about it, but I hope y'all enjoyed this podcasty type feel. I know I was rambling a lot, but I just wanted to go ahead and highlight that and get y'all kind of caught up. But other than that, man, if y'all new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next Sam Bullies kind of video that we do. And if you got an Instagram, man, check us out over there. And if you can, drop a like on the Facebook page. That would be much appreciated. But yeah, man, other than that, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy L. It's Sam Bullies. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.